Welcome back to the channel, aviation enthusiasts and corporate mobility aficionados. Today we are looking upward, shifting our focus from the asphalt to the stratosphere, as we track a monumental development in the world of private business jets. When it comes to reliable, efficient, and wildly popular light jets, the Cessna Citation family is absolute undisputed royalty. For decades, Textron Aviation has utilized the Citation nameplate to dominate the corporate aviation sector, providing business leaders and private owners with an unmatched blend of performance, luxury, and operational economics. The industry is currently buzzing with intense excitement because Textron has just achieved a massive milestone for the latest evolution in this legendary lineage. We are talking about the brand new Cessna Citation CJ3 Gen3. An aircraft that promises to redefine the light jet segment, and it has just successfully completed its highly anticipated maiden flight. This incredibly important event kicks off a rigorous and highly scrutinized testing phase as the aircraft chases its final FAA certification, signaling to the world that a new era of private air travel is rapidly approaching on the horizon. To understand the immense significance of this first flight, we must look at the specific market segment the CJ3 occupies and the legacy it is trying to uphold. The light jet category is fiercely competitive, demanding an aircraft that can operate out of shorter regional runways while still providing transcontinental range and uncompromising cabin comfort. The previous generations of the CJ3 were absolute workhorses, beloved by pilots for their intuitive handling characteristics and by passengers for their quiet, spacious interiors. With the Gen 3, Cessna did not just want to make incremental changes, they wanted to completely overhaul the technological architecture of the aircraft while preserving the fundamental flying qualities that made it famous. This maiden flight is the very first real-world validation of all those thousands of hours of advanced computer-aided design, aerodynamic modeling, and intensive simulator testing. When those wheels lifted off the runway, it was the moment that abstract engineering theory finally transformed into tangible flying reality. And according to the initial reports from the test pilots, the aircraft performed absolutely flawlessly, meeting or exceeding all projected aerodynamic metrics during its initial sortie.
One of the most significant upgrades that the Gen 3 brings to the table, and a key focus during these initial flight tests, is the completely revolutionized avionics suite. The cockpit of the CJ3 Gen 3 has been entirely transformed with the integration of the Garmin G3000 Advanced Flight Deck. This is not just a minor software update, it is a fundamental shift in how the pilot interacts with the machine. The G3000 system replaces traditional analog gauges and older digital displays with massive, high-resolution touchscreen interfaces that are incredibly intuitive, functioning very much like a modern smartphone or tablet. This state-of-the-art system massively reduces pilot workload by providing unprecedented situational awareness. It integrates advanced weather radar, synthetic vision technology that creates a 3D rendering of the terrain outside regardless of visibility, and advanced traffic collision avoidance systems. During this maiden flight, testing the seamless integration and reliability of this Garmin suite was absolutely paramount. By providing the pilot with crystal clear data and reducing the mental fatigue associated with complex instrument scanning, the Gen 3 ensures a significantly higher margin of safety, which is always the absolute highest priority in corporate aviation. Beyond the cutting-edge avionics in the cockpit, the CJ3 Gen 3 introduces remarkable advancements under the engine cowlings that promise to make it one of the most efficient light jets on the market. While specific performance figures are heavily scrutinized during this testing phase, the aircraft is powered by advanced turbofan engines that are meticulously tuned for optimal fuel burn and thrust output at cruising altitudes. This means that operators will be able to fly further, faster, and with a significantly lower carbon footprint than ever before. Furthermore, the Gen 3 introduces an advanced auto-throttle system, a feature traditionally reserved for much larger, multi-million-dollar super midsize or heavy jets. This auto-throttle system integrates perfectly with the Garmin avionics, automatically managing engine power from takeoff to landing, further reducing pilot workload and ensuring the aircraft operates at peak efficiency throughout the entire flight profile. This level of automation is a massive selling point for single-pilot operators, a demographic that makes up a significant portion of the light jet market.
As the aircraft transitions from its successful first flight into the grueling certification program, the FAA will subject the Gen 3 to an incredibly demanding series of tests. This process is not a simple rubber stamp. It is a meticulous examination of the aircraft's structural integrity, system redundancies, and overall safety under extreme conditions. Test pilots will intentionally push the aircraft to its absolute limits, stalling the wings at high altitudes, testing the engines in severe icing conditions, and performing high-speed maneuvers to ensure the airframe can handle turbulence far beyond what it will ever experience in normal service. They will validate the aircraft's short-field takeoff and landing performance, ensuring that it can safely operate out of the smaller regional airports that make private aviation so incredibly convenient. This rigorous certification process is expected to take several months, but given Textron Aviation's deep experience and historical success with the Citation family, industry analysts are highly confident that the CJ3 Gen3 will pass with flying colors. For the prospective buyer, the completion of this first flight is the green light they have been waiting for. It signifies that the aircraft is no longer just a beautiful concept on a brochure, but a proven flying machine that is rapidly moving toward full production and customer deliveries. The Cessna Citation CJ3 Gen3 represents the absolute pinnacle of what a light jet can be. It masterfully combines the legendary reliability and operating economics of the Citation family with the most advanced avionics and automation technology available today. Whether it is a corporation looking for a highly efficient executive transport or a private owner-operator seeking the ultimate personal mobility machine, the Gen3 is poised to completely dominate its class. It is a stunning achievement in modern aerospace engineering, and we will be closely monitoring its progress through the FAA certification process. Thank you so much for tuning in to this aviation update. Let us know in the comments what you think of the new CJ3 Gen3, and we'll see you in the next video.